Around the Ozarks is now on your FM radio. Listen to Around the Ozarks mornings with Grace Gooley as I spotlight local people, stories, and podcasts, all while playing the country legends of the 90s and the hit makers of the 2000s. It's on the Ozarks Best Country, 105.1 The Bull. It's time for Around the Ozarks News, sponsored by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Thompson Sales, Advanced Car Care, Smouse Brothers, and United Plumbing. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Forhetz.
Hey, good morning. Sarah Forhetz here, flying solo. Ethan is off today, and I am on the road, as you can tell. So thanks for waking up early. Glad you are here. Hopefully he will be back with us tomorrow. But for now, here is a look at the news for today. This is a crazy story. A man was rescued from the Lake of the Ozarks overnight after authorities received reports that the man either jumped from or fell from a bridge into the water. It was the community bridge off Highway MM. Firefighters and the Water Patrol found that man in distress after an 80-foot fall. Crews did emergency medical care. A fireboat came to get him, took him to the hospital. Troopers are now investigating the circumstances of that situation. Missouri is pushing back plans to limit what can be purchased with SNAP food benefits. Restrictions on sugar-filled items like candy, prepared desserts, drinks like sugary drinks will take effect on February 15th. The delay comes after grocers requested clearer guidance on which products would be excluded from being able to be paid for with SNAP benefits. The state says the extra time will be used to create educational materials and a standardized product list for retailers. A Seattle area aquarium system company has filed a lawsuit against Springfield-based Gold Mechanical. The suit claims the company is owed nearly $224,000 for additional work that was completed on a Florida aquarium project. The plaintiff alleges 8 change orders were approved, but not fully paid. Gold Mechanical disputes the claims and says it plans to vigorously defend itself in court. Well, we told you Kraken Cajun Seafood House on South Campbell Avenue is temporarily closed after getting roof damage from all of the water, heavy rainfall. They are still working to reopen, but the one nearby, some of the businesses nearby have since reopened. Aldermen in Osage Beach are debating whether to lift the city's long-standing ban on personal fireworks. 'Tis the season, right? Supporters say residents are already using fireworks and that legal sales would generate additional tax revenue. Others, though, want more review before making changes that could affect the police and city operations if people start using personal fireworks. The issue could return to the board's agenda later this month, just ahead of the 4th of July holiday. Springfield City Council has approved changes to its Citizens Advisory Board to bring it into compliance with the city charter. The board will now have 9 members, all of whom must live within city limits and must be registered voters. 3 members who did not meet the city's residency requirement have since been removed. Now, this board is very important. It helps recommend how money from the Spring Forward SGF sales tax is actually used or should be spent. A citizen actually pointed out that the board was not in compliance with its own set of rules. Construction is moving forward on a new temple for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints just south of Springfield. They just held a ceremony groundbreaking. The 29,000 square foot facility is expected to serve about 20,000 members across Southwest Missouri and Northwest Arkansas. Completion for that project, you can see it going up right now, is late 2028 or early 2029. The Friends of the Springfield Art Museum have established a new endorsement fund thanks to a major gift from 4 families and their estates. Foundation leaders say the fund will provide long-term support for programs and operations. The organization also announced new board leadership beginning July 1st. Longtime arts advocate Sally Baird has been named the first member of the foundation's new emeritus board. Well, this is fascinating. A Drury University professor who teaches chemistry received what the school says is the largest single professor research grant in Drury's history. He was awarded a $449,000 grant to study hydrogen bond interactions. Very interesting. The 5-year project is going to create some new research opportunities for students and professors alike. The university says the award will help expand scientific research on the campus. After nearly 3 years as a food truck, Caracas House now opened its first brick and mortar location in Springfield. The Venezuelan-owned restaurant has moved into the former La Paloma building on West Battlefield Road, right by Kansas Expressway. Owners say the expanded space will allow them to serve more customers while offering a broader Latin fusion menu. People love it. I need to go. I still haven't been, but I'm always up for trying new restaurants. Springfield Public Schools is holding a job fair today. If you are in search of a job today from 10 to 1, you can stop by the Transportation Center on East Pythian Street. These jobs specifically do not require like a certified position or any certificate of completion. This is bus drivers, paraprofessionals, custodians, maintenance crews, lunchroom staff members. Applicants can get one-on-one help with training and the hiring process as well, and a free lunch will be provided. They need workers, so if you're looking today, again, from 10 to 1. Branson is marking National Garden Week with a series of community events. Free flower seeds are being distributed throughout the week at the Library Center of the Ozarks. This morning, the Shepherd of the Hills Garden Club is also offering a free guided tour of the Veterans Memorial Garden. A separate garden tour featuring private gardens and greenhouses is scheduled for tomorrow. Dickerson Park Zoo is bringing back its concert series, the summer concerts in the wild. That's so fun, watching music with the animals, the live animals walking around you. The after hours music events, which benefit friends of the zoo, begin tomorrow night with Ozarks musician Molly Healy. The series continues monthly through September with performances from several regional artists. The zoo says the family-friendly concerts offer a unique chance to enjoy live music among live animals. Finally, thousands of classic cars are expected in Springfield tomorrow as the Hot Rod Power Tour makes its stop in town. More than 5,000 vehicles will gather on the Missouri State University campus between 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. That event is free and open to the public. You can expect some heavy traffic, so beware of that. Parking will be kind of a hassle around the university. Just make sure that you're parked where you're supposed to be parked, and they will find a place for you. Tourism officials estimate that event could generate nearly $2 million in economic impact for the area. So a big crowd expected there on MSU's campus for car enthusiasts. Thanks so much for joining us. I so appreciate your viewership, your listenership. We thank you to our sponsors. We could not do it without the Springfield Greene County Park Board, also United Plumbing, Thompson Sales, Advanced Auto Care Center. Thank you to them. And of course, Mouse Brothers Foundation Repair. I imagine they have their work cut out for them. Still working on all things hailstorm damage related. So thanks to them and United Plumbing. We know they are busy right now, and we hope that you will patronize their businesses if you are looking. So thankful for all the sponsorships, all the listeners. Share with a friend. Ethan is hopefully back soon, and very soon. He's traveling for work. And I will see you back here tomorrow morning. Have a super great day.
It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, brought to you by Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, Taylor Gruba Chevrolet, and Godfather's Pizza. Here is your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Wednesday. It is June 10th, and temperatures are warm already this morning. We've got numbers starting out in the 70s. It's a hint that today is going to be another hot one across the Ozarks with highs near 90 degrees, but not a heat advisory today. Humidity a bit down from yesterday. Still soggy around the Ozarks, though, from all of that rain that came through on Monday. We're going to keep that around on the ground for a while. There's lots to get to, though, in this extended forecast, so we'll dive right in. I think in large part, the daylight hours today will be a dry day in the forecast. It's not until this evening and late tonight that showers and thunderstorms begin to return. Looks like a better chance for storms well to our north up along I-70, and portions of northern Missouri could see the heavier rainfall and even severe weather chances. For us in the Ozarks, we do have a threat for severe weather late tonight, but I think the daylight hours will remain dry for the most part. We've got warm temps, though, this morning. It's starting off very mild, so dress for summer today. Don't forget the sunscreen. UV index considered incredibly high. Burn time happens in less than 15 minutes. So even short periods of time outside could be dangerous. Got lots of sunshine in the forecast for you with high temperatures near 90 degrees, not just today, but that's going to be much of the week's forecast. We have strong potential for thunderstorms in the forecast. I mentioned that threat tonight. I really think this is primarily for counties up north and west of Springfield. I mean, like Osage Beach all the way into Sedalia, back up toward the Kansas City area. The severe risk for us, it looks a little bit better tomorrow. Primary hazards by tomorrow afternoon and evening are going to be for damaging winds and large hail. However, if there is a little bit of wind shear present, I can't completely rule out the risk for a low-end tornado. That's for Thursday late in the day. I'll be keeping an eye on that definitely very closely. We do have rain and storm chances that return tomorrow in large part. They will carry some severe weather chances with them, but I've got isolated storm chances in this forecast pretty much starting tonight, lasting all the way through the rest of the 7-day forecast. Heat index values will be incredibly high both today and tomorrow, up near the triple digits. We've got potential for strong to severe thunderstorms and heavy rainfall, flooding potential late tonight again, tomorrow night. And then we're just going to hold on to this isolated storm chance pretty much through the weekend. A cold front comes through on Thursday. That's going to be the best chance for rain and storms. Behind that, we get to cut a little bit of the humidity out of the forecast and the temperature will decrease a bit. So it will be a summer-like forecast still for the weekend, but a little bit cooler with highs returning to the low and mid 80s, which is certainly more enjoyable to be outdoors in. Around the country, here is what's making headlines. We have an enhanced risk for severe thunderstorms for parts of the upper and middle Mississippi valleys today. High heat and humidity are also out there for the central United States, and we are going to see some showers and thunderstorms across the midsection of the country today. You may hear about those in national news headlines. All right, it's time for that Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question for the day. Here it is. Where was the hottest seawater temperature ever recorded? By the way, that temperature, it was 101 degrees Fahrenheit, and it was recorded not that long ago, just in 2023 in the month of July. And the options were A, the Persian Gulf, B, the Red Sea, C, Manatee Bay, Florida, or D, the Caribbean Sea. And if you chose Florida, you would be correct. Shallow water mixed with an intense summer heat wave caused the ocean here to match the temperature of a hot tub. Not too nice to swim in Manatee Bay, Florida in July 2023. Congrats if C was your guess. Here's the next trivia question for you. What is the name for the fast-moving, destructive wall of dust or sand pushed ahead of a thunderstorm? Do you think it's A, Sirocco, B, monsoon, C, Habab, or D, Chinook? You can let me know your guess. It's at the website, aroundtheozarks.com. Thanks so much to our sponsors today, Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet, and Godfather's Pizza. Have a great one, everybody. I'll be back to chat with you first thing tomorrow.